Okay, so we have made it down here to Motech Performance, and guys, behind, oh my days, have a look at this. This thing is absolutely unreal. And I don't know whether it's just me, but Motech, I'm not just saying this because obviously I'm here, but when it comes to pictures and Instagram, their feed is just, is delightfully, I can't even speak English, it's I'm trying to think of two words that begin with D. It's delightfully desirable. And everything from down here, on the splitter to the side skirts, come on now. And I believe the wheels are changing, but this is it, man. G82, guys. Come on now, look at it. M4, you got the carbon mirror, look at you got the ducktail. Come on now. Look at it, just sat there. Let me just see if Mike's wax space is on there. I think he has, but look, guys, oh my God. Let's just get the angle. This is called the angle. Those of you that know photography, you know that this right there you go. That's car porn right there. That is car porn right there. Look at it. And I know obviously we've got the 135i, and I have driven this car, and it was a bit of controversy towards it. Oh yeah, Tim, what are you talking about? Can you say it's better than... Guys, what I was saying is, when you run out of time on your M140, whether it's 3 or 4 years, this is something that possibly some people would prefer. All year round, planting it everywhere, it looks the nuts. Interior wise, it's a step up. Like, I don't see anything really wrong with these, but each to their own. But I can't stop looking at this. I don't know, let me see how much Mike likes Haribo and half a can of Monster and see if he lets me take it out. No promises, but guys, look at it, man. I just can't say in it. Like, for me, I don't know what you guys think, G80 or G82. For me, if it's an M car, I've always said, and people are going to kill me for this, I believe M cars should always be coupes. In my opinion, anyway. M cars should always be coupe. That's why, obviously, I've got the M car. I'm joking, it's not a car. So before we go in, I quickly just want to touch on what the car is currently running. So it's running the 463 or the 436 wheels, which are OEM. It's also running 15mm spacers all round. So if I get this shot here, you can see it's decent, and it's also got camera plates, which I can't really say have been aligned correctly, because I think you do need to get them aligned. The numbers on the top of the millways don't really add up with what I think it should be, so we'll probably be getting them aligned at some point. But yeah, overall, the car looks good. It's not over the top, because I do think sometimes you can go over the top with some of these things, but looking at it as a whole, it sits very, very nice. So whenever I come to Motech, it is stupid of me not to go into what I call the candy shop. So when it comes to parts, it's not just about the parts, it's also about the quality. And like I said, from day one, Motech, well established. Some people might say they're pricey, but when you have a car that's decent, you can't cheap out on it. For example, the springs. I can actually tell you something from my heart. I actually bought a set of springs for my M140, and I was told that they're 25/20. When I put them on the car, they did not sit like anything of like what the Motech stance should be. So they were swapped out, went to the Motech stance, and exactly the same as what I see. All the other cars in the pictures is what I got. So that's something to definitely note. What else do we have here? Braided lines. So I have got these, and I think these, if you are pushing the car hard, is a must-have. Exhaust. It's something that I'm thinking to do. I don't know if I just go with a mod or whether I actually go for the full shebang and change it out. But yeah, that's something we will discuss. Last but not least, on this side anyway, these brakes. So these, I believe, are off an M car. So that's an M2. I think they'll fit the 3 and 4 as well, but not an M240. But again, I think the brake upgrade that I currently have will probably be sufficient for now, and then at a later date we will go into changing that. But yeah, okay, so we're not here right now to look at some parts, and I believe these are off or going onto an M135i. We are here to have a look at the new wheels. Tell me if you're ready, boys. Tell me if you're ready. Easy now. I can feel it. Oh yes, we are going full spec here. So like I said, 20-inch concave. No, I'm joking, guys. These are not my wheels, but these are absolutely banging. And Mike does tell me they're going on quite a special car, so make sure you check that out at a later date. But yeah, these are not bad. Okay, so right now, just over here, just in front, we have my wheels. So we are going to reveal. we are going to reveal the wheels in 3, 2, 1. So here we have it. These are the Bowler FLC. So this is a flow forged wheel. Like I said, Mark will probably talk about it later on. But the reason why I went for a flow form over cast is not because flow form is better, because in a degree, like everyone knows that flow formed and then forged is better. But this is perfect for me going on track. The cast ones I had on the M2, I took them on track, I didn't have any problems, but the price you can get these for, and you can check them out on the website, is an absolute no-brainer. The tyres I'm also running is going to be 255 on the rear, which is a step up from 245, and on the fronts we're going to be running 245. A good friend of mine, Chris, had an M140 and he had 245 on his fronts, and I remember driving it, and I just remember the difference in the driving feel and the more direct, pointy feeling. So a 245 is something that I've always looked at. If you're after this setup, so that's a 245 on the front and a 255 on the rear, make sure you speak to Mike, because Mike will get these ordered in the right fitment and the right ET to make sure you get no rubbing, etc, etc. But guys, super excited. We're going to fit them on the car in a short while, but let me know what you guys think as well. Do you think that black is a better look on the white car, or should I have gone for silver? In my opinion, with the car having loads of gloss black bits on it already, I just thought there's no reason for me to break it up and go to silver, because for me anyway, like Mike said to me earlier, if you're taking a car on track, they're going to get absolutely caked in brake dust. And for me, you get these things coated, because they do have, as you can see, the G-Technique business over there. It's a no-brainer. Get these coated, get these looked after, so then it just makes it a joy. And black is always, for me, always going to look better on a track car. That's just my opinion. That's just my 2 pence anyway.
Okay, so what I did actually, I've cut it short in terms of what I was filming the B-roll, because I thought, you know, I've seen them in person, but I want to save the big reveal for when it's outside. And you know, it's in the Motech position. Look on their Instagram, you see what I mean. There's a certain angle that all the pictures come out, and they are behanging. B-H-A-N-G-I-N-G, behanging.
All right. What's the, so just sideways. Yeah. All right, guys, so you can't really see me, so it looks like I'm a Tekken character who needs to be unlocked. But right now, we have some lighting, and now you can see me. So I'm going to spin the camera around. I still haven't looked down, but I'm going to spin the camera around very shortly. So right now, I've spinned it around, and I'm still having my head down. Now we're going to see what it's saying with the new Bowler FLCs. Oh, yes. Yes, baby. Get over here. Have a look at that. Have a look. And guys, you know when I spoke to you about the pictures like that are on the Instagram? So obviously we'll get Jay to overlay some B-roll. But guys, have a look at it. It's sitting perfect. Come on now. Come on now. Easy now. That is it. That is thumbnail territory. Guys, let's just go in closer. Sweet baby Jesus. Mary had a little lamb, gloss black. I do understand people saying that they do go missing on a black car, but nah, this is where it's at. It's where, and I think with the angles as well, guys, you can probably agree, it's definitely not going to go missing. You can fully see the detail and the concave, especially on the rear. That's banging. You can see Bowler there with the Motech logo as well. Come on now. We love it. We love it. We love it. All day, every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bowler FLCs. What a freaking wheel. Wow. Look at the grip. Oh, they're going to be a bit sketchy. I have heard you've got to wear them in for a bit, but no rubbing. 245s on the front. I look like an absolute beast. I'm going to try and take a picture from the front and overlay it, guys. But this is next gen. This is absolutely next gen. Over the moon. So we have got a track day imminent. And I'm really excited, like really excited to see how the front end's gonna feel, because that's been my biggest qualm about this car is the 245s on the front. I think on a car that's getting this much horsepower, I think you're a fool not to have wider front ends. The 245 is obviously what's on the M2 as well. So having 245 on the front here will hopefully, from what I can gather anyway, definitely aid that more sharper turn-in. And yeah, the G82 Motech edition is imminent as well, so shout out to Mike. Mike has said there's a few more plans. Like I said, there's another version to come on that car. This is a serious roundabout, you know. Wow, it's to come, and
There's a lot of movement in the back, so I'm probably not going to push it too much. But guys, big shout out to Motech. Huge shout out to Motech, guys, because for me, this is a no-brainer. The price of these wheels, that you can get these wheels from Motech for, and the fact that they have everything with the right specs to ensure that it's not going to hit anything, it's not going to rub anywhere, it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. And I've always said to people, if you are somebody that's tracking your car, or you have a car that's worth decent money, you have to pay to play. Don't get put off by something that's priced reasonably high, because at the end of the day, you have to pay to play. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to leave a link in the description to Motech's site where these wheels actually can be bought. But yeah, guys, if you've really enjoyed this video, please, I beg you, please give it a thumbs up. There's going to be more to come, hopefully, from Motech as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But as usual, I hope you're having a great Sunday. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the notification bell as well. I'm trying to see if I can do a kick down here, but I'm not going to. And I will see you in the next one. Take care and God bless.